ongoing plight of Iraqi refugees forced to flee their homes from battleground areas and ISIS-conquered territory. Our senior Middle East correspondent, Mohammed Al-Qasim, was recently in Iraq, and he filed this report.
Arkan Jassim and his family were forced to leave western Mosul 3 months ago because of the intense fighting in the city. He fled with his wife and 2 children, a 2-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl named Amal, means hope in Arabic. He came to Khazir camp in northern Iraq with other families. One of them is his blind uncle's family.
We left because of hunger, no work. Even a cigarette was difficult to come by. Cigarettes cost 7,000 dinars. Who has 7,000 dinars to buy a cigarette?
A sea of tents met us at Khazir camp, which was opened in 2016. It is one of many camps in the area housing displaced Iraqis, mainly from Mosul.
This is the largest Khazir camp that I'm currently in. There are close to 30,000 refugees living here. There are 7,000 tents there.
It's mid-June in the Iraqi desert. The temperature hovers above 40 degrees Celsius in the shade. Women bake traditional Iraqi bread with the help of their daughters. They try to have some semblance of normal life. The people here say they get enough basic food supplies. They live in small tents with little ventilation, but they lack other basic needs.
We don't have electricity at the camp. Being inside the tent will get you sick. In fact, since we arrived at the camp, I've had a chronic cough. We are the land of oil. We should have electricity, at least for the summertime until the heat passes. Water doesn't come regularly.
Radwan Mustafa fled Mosul a month ago. As he was fleeing with his wife, 2 daughters and 3 sisters, a mortar hit his wife and sisters. They died instantly. Radwan takes care of his daughters now. He says the camp lacks sufficient medical attention.
We need better medical care. We need medicine. We left misery and death behind. You know that. We deserve better.
Children are the most affected by poor medical service. Abu Abdullah, who lived in a village just across the street from the camp, brought his 6-month-old daughter Intisar to the clinic. Her face is dotted with red spots, and for days she's had high temperature.
My daughter has been dehydrated. She has been like this for 4 to 5 days.
She has diarrhea and she is vomiting. Health services is substandard. We would pay money and go to an outside clinic. They didn't give transfer for her case. If they did, we'll take her to Mosul.
But not everyone here is from Mosul. 65-year-old Hassan Ubaid is from a nearby village. His village is so close that he can see his house from the camp, but he can't leave without a permit from the Kurdistan government. He says his village was liberated months ago, but because of a dispute between the Kurdistan regional government and the Iraqi central government, about 5,000 families from nearby villages can't go back.
Daesh came and we left. The area became a battlefield and we left. The Peshmerga took the villages from Daesh 2 years ago.
Ubaid says he's grateful he's safe here. However, life at the camp isn't easy. Every day mirrors the day before.
We are in prison. Daily we walk the same street, same fence, same faces. How different is prison from here? Same food, same setting, same water, same conversation about returning. We are living on hope. Hope.
As the battle continues for Mosul, leaving behind much destruction, the majority of these displaced Iraqis believe this will be home for a very long time. Mohammed Al-Qasim, i24 News, Khazir Camp, Northern Iraq.
Well, joining us in the studio is Mohammed Al-Qasim. Mohammed, some heartbreaking pictures there from Iraq. What's being done to help these refugees even a little more long-term? What's going to happen when winter comes and their homes are still destroyed?
Well, we're still in the early summertime, and they're suffering from the high temperature and lack of water and lack of electricity. Those are the 2 major issues that they have to deal with, in addition to the lack of sufficient medical attention. The government, the Iraqi central government, trying to do all it can to help, but with everything that that is happening in Iraq, it's finding this issue very challenging to it.